Parenting on the Ranch. I'm Jessica. Today we are going to be building a pretty version of an umbrella base for our pool umbrella. So stick around and see how it works.
We are a family of 5 living on a ranch in Texas.
On our channel, we will cover a variety of topics. These are solely based on our experience and opinions, and we do not hold any degrees in childhood development or education. Today, we're going to be making a prettier flower vase version of a pool umbrella holder. So stick around. I hope that you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up for more content like this. So we're going to be making this umbrella stand. So here's the things that you will need. We bought a 20-inch whiskey barrel planter from Walmart. It was about $12. We bought a 5-gallon bucket from Walmart. It was about $3. Then we got a we'll say 12-foot piece of 1.5-inch PVC pipe. Also a cap that I can't get off. And then we have an 80-pound bag of concrete. It was about $4 at our local hardware store. So what we're going to do in the 5-gallon bucket, we're going to mix the concrete to about 2 inches below the brim. And then we're going to stick the cap in of the PVC into the middle. We're going to let the concrete cure and find a way to hold the pipe straight, because eventually we'll be putting the umbrella stand, post, whatever you want to call it, into the PVC, and that's what will hold it steady from whipping around in the wind. Then we will take this concoction and put it into our planter box. Between the 5-gallon bucket and the planter box, we're going to put soil and just put some of these little petunias, pretty plants, petunias around the base just to pretty it up a little bit. They'll grow kind of big, so they'll end up covering our blue bucket. So let's start the process. Step 1, 5-gallon bucket, concrete, mix to the directions of the concrete, and we'll go from there. So the next part, we have it, the concrete's mixed. It's in the planter, centered where we want it. So now we've moved it into position where it's going to live just before the concrete hardens. We're going to stick this in now that the concrete's mixed, make sure it's level, tie it off to where it will stay straight, and then we'll come back tomorrow and check it. I just ran the cap along the top of the cement to make sure that was all level and smooth, just because that's what I want. So here we go. Here it goes. Now I did not glue the cap on. I just shoved it on super tight. So once the concrete finally cures or is fully cured, we can come back with like a pipe saw and cut off any height of the pipe that we want once we're able to put the actual umbrella in and it stays straight. So tune back in here in just a second, and we will be planting the flowers after the concrete cured, put the potting soil in, and all of that.
Okay, so once the concrete got all set, we came out here, we put the pole in that came with the umbrella. We put the umbrella in and opened it up, and because of this wind that we typically have here on top of this hill where we live at, it kind of like took it out and tried to blow it away. So what we're going to do is we went and got a bolt that will go all the way through both the PVC that we put in and the pipe that's here. Alright, so now that I got the hole all the way drilled, we got one bolt that has a square nut down here. I don't remember what kind of bolt this is called. So because of this, it's a carriage bolt, that's right.
Number 18.
Because of this, we don't have to put a washer on the back side of it because this will hold it in place. So we stick the bolt through all the way. Put a washer on the back side, and then simply tighten it down. It doesn't have to be really, really tight, so just hand tight is probably enough. If you want to get a wrench or something and tighten it down a little bit further, you could, but it don't have to, and it's going to hold it good.
Make sure the button is to this side, though.
This side?
Yeah, the hole's on this side.
On this side.
Oh.
Alright, so we got the thing in there now. Let's open it up and find out what it is. And there we go.
So try to tilt it.
It also tilts one way or the other. You can't see me now, but it's tilting that way.
So this umbrella is a 9-foot angled umbrella. We got it at Walmart. It was supposed to be $65, but we got it on sale at Ring Up for $39. Let go, see what it does. I mean, it's super windy. I'm sure you could see the flamingo over here just dancing. Is it gonna tip over?
I think so.
So then you crank it to you to put it down.
So, because we did make it on a movable base, all you have to do is just move it to wherever the sun is, and it will cover the pool.
Gives it some good shade just sitting right there. There she is. Now we're gonna plant flowers around the base. I already put like half a bucket. That's good, babe. Just leave it there.
I'm worried where we're shaped it.
I know. I don't want it to hit the awning though. So I already filled the base halfway full of potting soil. So I'm gonna fill it up. I'm going to fill up even over the top of the cement. We're gonna drill a hole through the side of the bucket to where it does have a way to drain that water out, just so those plants don't die. It looks like a mushroom. So we're gonna drill a hole through the top of the blue bucket right here to where the water can drain out of that small section. But we are gonna plant flowers there, and we'll plant flowers around the base. So stick around and watch that go down, and then she will be done and operational.
Alright, so now that we have the concrete all cured and the umbrella in there, we took some potting soil and put it around the outside of the bucket and in the remaining 2 inches or so of on top of the bucket, on top of the concrete. If we were to do it again, we probably wouldn't put as much concrete in there. Maybe we put like 3 or 4 inches from the top. That way there's a little bit more room for roots. After we put the potting soil in, we planted some plants in there, some flowers, so that it looked nice, simply by squishing the bottom of the container, pulling things out, breaking up the roots a little bit, and then planting them in about as deep as it is before. Then we gave it a quick drink of water, and we're done.
So we are done with our project. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did. Make one for your backyard. The whole thing with canopy, buckets, and all cost about $50. So we got the canopy on sale. So if we would have paid original price, it would have probably been $80. But I think it turned out great. It's going to give great shade to the pool for the kids and no sunburns hopefully this summer. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.